All right, Zelliscop has 2, 4, 6 flowers open right now. I've covered these two. We bag them in mesh bags to prevent the bees or hummingbirds, whatever, from getting into them. The carpenter bees already wanted to get there, but we did this. It allows aeration so it doesn't steam and get all wet inside there. One of the big killers to pollen is wet pollen, so bag them up. But how do we obtain pollen? It's simple. You get a Q-tip, dig in there, and you'll get a Q-tip full of pollen. Depends on the flower itself. So if you have a really good old mature plant, pollen usually comes off pretty thick, kind of like that. Focus, focus, there. So there's pollen. I'll save that, let it dry, and I'll save that for pollinating another flower. And let me show you real quick how we pollinate. So let's say, this was a Q-tip with pollen from another flower. I'd go ahead and pollinate the stigma right there. Rub all the pollen in there. Once you do that, you should have pollinated fruit. Now, you always make sure your pollen is dry when you're using it, but that's pretty much the process. There's more intricacies to make sure you have success, but what's important is you pollinate, within 6 to 8 hours of the flowers opening, and everything stays dry, and you use pollen that was dry initially or that was viable. Keep it cool in the refrigerator, and hopefully in a couple months we'll have fruit on the sky. Cool? All right. Zelliscop, it's gorgeous.